Hi, welcome back to another video. I wanted to share with you guys something. So before I get into it, I just wanted to let you know that I'm showing you guys these things as I do them. So if you watch my previous videos, you might notice that I'm not the best at what I do. I don't know everything, or I might be doing something in a silly way where someone who knows better would be doing it a better way. And that's because as I'm learning new skills, I'm making videos to show the average person who might not know anything about this stuff so they can learn with me as they're doing stuff. So if the time were ever to come, you can say, hey, I seen this in a video, I have an idea of what to do, and it's done in a way where you're following a beginner like myself, which sometimes is easier than listening to an experienced guy try to explain you because he already knows everything. So if you follow me, you're following from a beginner, you're learning with me, and we kind of go through all this together. So if you watch my previous video about making rope out of cattails, you can see right there. So in my previous video, I show you how you're able to make rope using a leaf or a grass, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. And it kind of ends there. I don't really go any farther on explaining on how well it's used because I don't know. I just learned how to make it. Just like I explained, I'm kind of just doing things for the first time. I just learned how to make it and I showed you guys. So now what we're going to do, after I've kind of mastered making it, I can make twice as long. I can make rope that's like this long within an hour. It's not that bad. It's not that complicated. So what I'm going to do now is test the strength of this rope to see exactly how much weight one little strand like this can hold. So if you look, it's not a very thick strand. It's pretty thin. So what we're gonna do is over here, I got an empty pail. I'm gonna hold the pail like this with my string, and I'm gonna be adding water to it. So I figure about a liter of water is roughly equal to 1,000 grams, a kilogram. So half a liter should be roughly equal to a pound. So I got a half a liter mason jar. I'm going to be holding it like this, and I'm going to be adding a mason jar at a time, and we're going to be counting how many pounds. And when it breaks, which is going to hurt me because this was one of the first successful ones I've done, and it's going to hurt watching this one break, but I'm doing it for science. When it breaks, we'll see how many jars I put in, we'll know roughly how many pounds it'll hold. So let's get to it. Right now this rope is holding roughly 10 pounds of water right now, and it's holding pretty steady. Well, let's keep going. Yeah, obviously I didn't really think that through. I'm soaked, but there we go. It finally broke right after 11 pounds as I was putting the 12-pound cup in there. So it can hold 10 pounds. Now, maybe if I waited with the 10 pounds a little bit longer, it might have broke. Maybe that 1 pound was just too much, and maybe it was breaking already anyway. So we know it can hold close to 10 pounds, which is pretty impressive for a thin piece of grass like this. You know, that's not bad. So there you go. There's a little bit of testing, a little bit, so you can watch my previous video to see how to make it. And now you know that one strand's gonna hold about 10 pounds or close to 10 pounds. And until next time, have a safe one.